xenophobia, we are seeing that generally it's been happening, but South Africa also has white settlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The white settlers are they are unscathed. They are not really affected by this. Yeah.
Why?
I'm looking at the businesses these people are breaking into.
Yeah.
These are basically the ones in the informal sector, kiosks, restaurants, warehouses and stores. Yeah, but if you look at the whites in South Africa, they are the corporations mostly. They own the big corporations. They own they own majority of the land, and I mean those are the issues that South Africans should be really tackling. I mean the inequality in the country, not xenophobia. Xenophobia is a tool, it's a political tool. I feel it's a political tool, it's a cultural tool that people leaders take advantage of and incite the public, and the public goes out there and does what he has done, which is it's despicable, it's so un-African. If you look at the founding fathers of Africa, look at Mwalimu Julius Nyerere, the core founder of Pan-Africanism. Yeah. And speaking of Julius Nyerere, I want South Africans to understand that apartheid was fought on the continent. It wasn't fought by South Africans alone. If you really follow your history, as you South Africans, if you really to follow your history, all your freedom and all the civil liberty, all you've gotten right now, that even gives you the guts to go and start banning people and all that, it was fought for by majority of the leaders in the African continent. Look at all these rebel groups. Yeah, where were they camping? They were camping in Tanzania, even the revolution, the liberation of Mozambique, even Zimbabwe itself. It was Mwalimu Julius Nyerere. He had a thought of a borderless Africa. Africa is not supposed to have borders. The only reason we are fighting that this guy is Zimbabwean is because the colonists came around and they're like, you know what, this is Zimbabwe. This is Uganda. But for us, we used to be as Africans everywhere. We just go across the terrain. That's how we used to live. And that's the future. The future is a borderless Africa. The future is not a country-based Africa, that I'm from Tanzania. No. The future is the borderless Africa, and that's what we should really focus on.
Yeah, guys out there, you have heard, according to my producer in studio, we should go for what we call the United Africa. He says that's why you're even saying that the xenophobic instinct in South Africa, the whites in South Africa are not actually affected, but it's the Africans fighting each other. Tell me about divide and rule.
Yeah, it's a textbook way of ruling.
Okay.
It has happened in time millennium. Yeah, the white person has always used that. Even when they went to America, they had to divide, putting tribes against each other. It has worked for them. You get, and that kind of narrative works a lot with Africans, because we have different communities, and these communities give us entitlements to our culture and all that. So it's easy for a white person to come and pick out, you're a Zulu, you're different from a Zimbabwean who is a Shona. Because it's a Shona and you're a Zulu, so that only makes you feel different, and yet there's nothing different about it. It's just like a Danish and somebody from Hungary. It's one race. But for us, we have failed to really pull out that we are one race. We try to divide ourselves according to clans, culture, countries, small things. And yet you look at the whites in South Africa, they are owning corporations, they are owning mines, they are playing the big game. They are playing the big game. For us, we are playing the small game of kiosks. We are fighting against kiosks. I mean, I don't like that. It's a bad taste. It's especially for the late Julius Mwalimu Nyerere and other Pan-Africanists who fought for this.
So guys out there, if you're watching this is real talk. This is real talk. You've heard it. Africans, we are one. Africans, we should not be divided, because this instinct happening in South Africa, for sure. He has stated it very well, that these guys are attacking fellow Africans, and the whites are not affected at the end of the day. So, in the last remarks, I want you to give to give the hood jammers a word of advice how we should overcome this instinct.
The instinct. I have friends in South Africa. It's personal to me. I have childhood friends who are there. I mean, they are doing their hustle, and they're the ones who sent this to me, and I felt like we should talk about it. You should just exercise calm. There's no way you are going to retaliate in a country that is not yours. This game, the best way is for our government to come in. The way South Africa came in, the way Zimbabwe came in, government. Once governments come in and they try to notice this and try to sanction their, try to issue travel bans to this country, it can affect them like that, especially on their tourism industry. But for me, the advice I'll give them is to exercise calm. Know that we are all Africans. Really, we are all Africans, and the biggest threat is developing Africa as a continent. It's not developing a country, or developing a tribe or a clan. We need to uplift ourselves as a continent. As a continent, for us to have a stake on this world, I'm telling you, we need to stand up as a continent, and that to happen, we need a borderless kind of approach.
Guys, you've heard it very, very, very well. For us to overcome this, if you're an African and you're really catching the experience, let's come together to kuje pamoja, tuelewane. Let's work together as Africans. Let's work as a borderless Africa. They are not my words, actually, they are words from my producer, because he has traveled before and he's really confirming this. If xenophobia is really happening and it's only Africans fighting each other, the white guys are really not affected. I think this is a serious wake up for Africans out there. Let's aim at a united Africa. Because actually, I was even looking, isn't this going to affect the tourism industry of South Africa?
It does. It will affect it not to a larger extent. What the industry was affected, actually today in the morning, the news I saw, it is the transport sector, especially that from the port city, from the port city to the inland city, that route was blocked. So consumer goods, they will find it hard to pick it up.
So consumer supply is too much affected?
Yeah, too much affected, because now truck drivers are scared to drive. So it all bites you. You cannot fight in your house and break things, and you think you will still have to make a cup of coffee. You won't have any cup. So you won't have any cup. So you can't fight in your house and everyone survives.
Okay. So guys out there, violence is not the only way to solve issues, and looting your own brother, as you've heard, does not solve anything. So guys, let's come together as one, and for the government of South Africa, I pray that they bring this to peace, and as me. But lastly, as we finish the experience, I would want you to just give at least your last remarks to everyone catching the hood jamming experience, and what the South African government should do to solve actually this whole incident of xenophobia.
I think the government has tried to bring out some states that have issued out a state of emergency. So I have hope in the government to calm things down, because they've done that before. But for me, I'll go straight to the leaders. I want them to understand that this is it's an African thing. It's an African battle. The economic battle is real. White supremacy is real. If we can't really elevate ourselves as Africans and we still remain in our cocoons, then we are doomed. This will repeat itself. They will divide us and we'll continue fighting among each other.
In fact, let me just, the question, what you've just replied, I really just want the last question. Do you think we're still under neocolonialism or we are independent as Africa?
That would be another topic for another day. I would love to, but we are definitely under neocolonialism. And next time when we meet, I'll break it down to you and how all these things happen. And we are still under the same chain of capitalism. Okay. It's still the same chain.
So guys, that has been hood jamming experience, talking about the xenophobia instincts, but most especially what I learned on this experience from my producer. Let's unite as Africa. Let's create borderless Africa. And of course, don't forget to subscribe below and tell us what you think about this story. And subscribe on Who Jamming and click the bell. It's been Fiddy and of course my producer on this episode. See you next time. We love you.